Today on Forbes, Alex Rodriguez's startup, Jump, raises $23 million in quest to be Shopify for sports teams. When Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian entered the sports world 6 years ago, as the founding control owner of the National Women's Soccer League's Angel City FC, he was surprised how resistant to innovative technology the industry remained. It would be relatively simple, for instance, to offer fans the option to upgrade their tickets in the middle of a game or order concessions directly to their seats. But those sort of features were mostly unavailable, and Ohanian found the explanation for the deficiencies just as frustrating. Ohanian, who expanded his sports involvement by launching women's track and field series Athlos last year, recalls, quote, "Whenever I ask that question, the answer I usually get from traditional industry experts or veterans is some version of, well, this is the way it's always been done." But those norms are starting to change, and Ohanian is betting on one company to help modernize the fan experience. Last Tuesday, Jump, a ticketing and fan experience platform founded in 2021 by e-commerce billionaire Marc Lore, MLB legend Alex Rodriguez, and entrepreneur Jordy Leiser, announced $23 million in Series A funding led by Ohanian's venture firm, 776, with Courtside Ventures, Will Ventures, and Forerunner also participating. The round pushes the company's total funding to $58 million and pegs its valuation north of $100 million. Whereas fans typically have to buy tickets, merchandise, and concessions from a slew of vendors, Jump aims to create a one-stop shop for professional sports teams. In addition to removing some common headaches, such as managing usernames and passwords across different services or tracking down updated event information, the streamlined experience eliminates pricey ticketing fees and offers features not necessarily found on existing services, like the option to purchase a large group package. Leiser, the company's CEO, says, quote, "The easiest way to think about us is we do for sports teams what Shopify does for merchants, which is we bring it all together in a unified system." Those services have enticed 4 professional franchises to date. In January, Jump signed the NWSL's North Carolina Courage and the United Soccer League's North Carolina FC as its first clients, and last month, the company added the NBA and WNBA teams owned by Lore and Rodriguez, Minnesota's Timberwolves and Lynx. Jump operates with a software-as-a-service model, charging teams a licensing fee that varies based on their size, while also collecting between 1% and 5% of all transactions they generate on the platform. Forbes estimates the company's annual revenue is currently less than $10 million, but that represents a fraction of the opportunity at hand. Ohanian explains that the business lines of professional sports franchises are, quote, "pretty well trod, well known, and fairly fixed to some extent." He also notes the long-term nature of media rights deals and sponsorship arrangements. Game day revenues, including ticket and concessions sales, aren't always easy to increase either, with only so many fans able to attend an event. That reality has left franchises searching for creative ways to make more money. Ohanian says, quote, "We have these emerging ascendant leagues that are growing very quickly, basically catching up for a bunch of lost time where there was no investment in them. And those owners get to look at their business from first principles. These fans are so fired up to support these players, so fired up to support what these teams represent, and it's a winning proposition." Leiser, who previously founded Stella Connect, a customer service startup that was acquired by Medallia for approximately $100 million in 2020, started riffing on the fan engagement idea with his co-founders 4 years ago, after Lore and Rodriguez had made a failed bid to buy the New York Mets in 2020. A discussion around dynamic ticket pricing soon took on a much larger scope about how new technology could improve the business of a professional sports franchise. And when Lore and Rodriguez agreed to buy the Timberwolves and Lynx in 2021 in a 3-stage transaction that valued the teams at $1.5 billion, Jump seemed to have the perfect opportunity to develop its product. For full coverage, check out Justin Birnbaum's piece on forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.